Frailty is about a father convincing his two sons that they were chosen by God to destroy demons on earth. And one of the sons strongly believes his father is nothing but a whack job. Hey everybody, John Franklin Reviewer, and welcome to an anniversary movie. As you just saw, I'm doing Frailty. This movie came out April 12th of 2002. This movie is 20 years old. I'm very happy to talk about this movie because when I first saw this movie, I was working at a video store, of course rent stuff for free, and I really love this movie. And I've owned this movie and I've seen this movie, God, probably about maybe 20 times, probably like a once a year watch for me. Now, is it a movie that I still enjoy even after all these years? Well, stay tuned and let's get going. So on the likes, the first thing I got to talk about is the acting. Everybody from your main characters, even to someone who just had one or two scenes, one or two lines, everybody felt like they wanted to actually be in this movie, and I thought that was freaking awesome. Now, starting off with some of the main characters here, sadly, two of them are no longer with us. So the first one I want to talk about is Matthew McConaughey, who actually plays the adult Fenton, who is pretty much telling a story in most of the movie. He's like the narrator. He's telling a story to an FBI agent who's actually on the God's hands. Kate, played by Powers Booth, who is always a damn good actor. He's really trying to wonder if Matthew McConaughey's character is just nothing but a whack job himself. Does he really know who the killer might be? And they go from leaving the office, they go into the FBI agent's car, and they're driving to the small town where Matthew McConaughey's from, and he's telling this whole story. Now, also in this, who plays the father and also directed this movie is Bill Paxton. Well, I got to be honest with you. I mean, he's always been such a good actor. He's another one that's passed away along with Powers Booth. Really always liked him. He went away too early in this. I mean, he was always good in like Aliens and True Lies, this movie, and everything else in between. Him directing this movie was a surprise. I'm not usually a big fan of an actor directing themselves, no matter if they're the main character, if they're the co-star, whatever. Even if they have a cameo in there, I'm like, they didn't have to be in there. He does a fantastic job in front of the camera, behind the camera. You wonder, is he really a whack job like you think the son could believe? Or is there a possibility that he actually is telling the truth, that they're trying to destroy demons? Now, I do want to talk real quick about the two brothers, Fenton and Adam. Now, Adam's just that typical young brother trying to always be almost, I don't want to say goody two-shoes, but kind of something like that. And of course, his acting is as good as a kid actor as much as the adult. But it's Fenton that I want to talk about. This is supposed to be the young Matthew McConaughey's character, and this is actually his first movie. And this kid goes through a lot of hell in this movie. So it wasn't like the most worst thing I've seen in movies. Now, there's some humor in here. This is more of a straight-up serious, suspenseful movie, but you do have those little break points where you have your seriousness, then you have a little bit of humor, then you continue on again just to kind of break it up a little bit, and I thought they did a fantastic job. The pacing of this was really good for me. I don't think everybody is going to agree with me. I feel like some people might say there might have been some slow parts in this. Personally, for me, I really thought the pacing was good because this movie really does make you think. I mean, all these different connections you're trying to put in and trying to figure out, you know, what's real, what isn't real. Can any of this be real? I'm wondering what the hell was going on, and I thought that was a fantastic job. Now, when it comes to the kills, now, the thing was that God sent Bill Paxton's character, I forget his character's name though, 3 weapons. One was an axe, one was a pipe, and one was gloves. And the whole thing, how this whole situation goes is that, you know, you have the pipe, you knock them out, you're wearing the gloves, you drag them in your van, you drag them back into your basement. And the thing is that you take off the gloves, you touch the person, and you're supposed to see all their sins. If this is, again, true or not here. We personally don't see anything, what's going on. The way that things go, especially when it comes to Bill Paxton killing these people with an axe, is that they pan away from that, and you think, oh my God, that's a bad thing. No, and they pan over to the two brothers, and just their reaction is a lot scarier of what they're witnessing than what we would be seeing. And then the final like is got to be the twist. I don't know if I'm exaggerating much on this or not, but I swear to God, and I didn't count, but there's got to be almost about 10 different twists in this movie. And it's just like they keep on top of each other, and everyone actually works. You might have a movie that has 3 twists. Maybe the first one works and the other 2 fall on their face. This one was really surprising about what's going on, and it turns out this is really not what's really going on, and it's actually this that's going on, and it was just crazy. I do not have a single dislike about this movie. This is a 4 out of 4 star movie. This is a huge recommend. If you've never seen this movie, or if you haven't seen it in a very long time, go back and check it out. I think you actually might be pleasantly surprised. Have seen Frailty. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you agree with anything I actually said? Give me a comment down below. So thank you guys so much. Please like, please subscribe. Stay awesome, everybody.